NHTLM, I'm Narcs. Hey, they love me, y'all. I'm Narcs. Hey, they love me. I've never seen nobody come online and do anything like what I'm trying to do or what I'm about to do. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm about to do this. Yeah, I'm about to do this. NHTLM. Let's look at all of these personality disorders and see how they're relevant to narcissism. All right, and I'm not going to even say narcissism, I'll say NPD throughout this video, because anybody that know me know that I know that there's a difference between narcissistic versus being narcissistic personality disorder. All right, if you want to know the difference, I have a video right here on TikTok. It's called Narcissistic versus NPD, and that'll explain to you the tall tale difference between the two. So NPDs in this video. I might slip up and say narcissist. Don't charge it to my heart. All right, I'm talking about full-blown NPD. All right, full-blown. All right, so first off, histrionics have an excessive need for attention. So when they meet a person, they make it seem like, and they could just be meeting a person, they're gonna make it seem like that person is closer to them than what they really are. All right, because they have this need for attention. Narcissists, on the other hand, they do the same thing in the love bomb. They make you feel like you the soulmate, you the twin soul, but this is all about securing you for that harem of theirs, because they want to be able to demote and promote as they please, and they do not hide sources. NPDs don't hide sources because this is how they keep the current source secured. Okay, so you don't ever have to wonder about an NPD, and if they have other sources, they will let you know that they very much have other sources, and they have no problem replacing you. You're just a placement holder. All right, so that's histrionic. Let's go to borderline. Borderlines are empty and unfulfilled. Now, because they're empty and unfulfilled, you have to think to yourself, they have an excessive need for attention too, just like a histrionic. All right, but let's look at borderline. Empty, unfulfilled. They make shop, spend money they know they don't have reckless sex, suicidal thoughts. This is what the borderline does. Now, the NPD does the same thing when they're trying to do what? When they're in need of a supply, or they're hunting for a supply, or trying to, one thing borderlines do too, they change up their appearance. They may change their hair, the way they act, their demeanor. All right, NPDs do this too. When do they do this? When they're trying to mirror, when they're trying to secure a supply. All right, so they do the same things. Now, that's the point of this video, to let you guys know that these people do the same things as NPD. That's why it's so hard to diagnose an NPD. All right, antisocial. They want to know the rules in order to break them. Most people think antisocial means you don't want to talk about, you don't want to be around a lot of people. You're not into a lot of people. No. Antisocial is you want to know the rules in order to break them. Well, when does the NPDer do this? They do this when they're shit testing you. Early on, right after the love bomb, they have to shit test you and see how far they can push your threshold. Remember, I have a video on TikTok. I already talking about this. So they have to test your boundaries, how far they can go over and beyond before you check them. Yeah, before you say something to them. All right. So the NPD, or the tall tale difference between all of these disorders that I named versus the NPD, or the NPD has a harem. And they have constant supply, and they're always promoting and demoting, switching people out, because that's the best way that they can control their current supply. Remember, I told you, they don't hide sources. They very much so want you to know who they're dealing with and fooling with. And they're not going to just be fooling with one person. It's going to be many people. One to pay the phone bill, one to come bring them lunch, one to do this, one to take them out. So when they ask you, can you do such and such? And you say no, the magic word is no. And they feel some kind of way, they call up another source. And when they do that, this gets you to comply, because you don't want them running around to other people trying to get something from other people as if you don't exist. So they have a way of making you feel worthless and useless. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. I'm Narcs. Hey, they love me. I have a private group on Facebook. It's called Narcissists Anonymous 202, The Fight Within Me. And can't nobody beat me. I ain't never heard nobody bring nothing like this on TikTok. All right, my focus is not NPD. My focus is everybody. Everybody gets it. All right, so in this video I just described to you how these people utilize the same tactics, but they have different intentions behind why they utilize those tactics. All right, I'm Narcshatetheyloveme. Peace. Take care.